If you are one of those guys who thinks IIT, NEET and UPSC examinations are the biggest nightmares a student can have, then let me introduce to you the GAOKAO, the toughest examination in the world where more than 10 million students appear in this examination and less than 0.25 students get selected. That level of cutthroat competition we are talking about. So the actual question here is that what actually makes GAOKAO so much impossible to crack? And if this examination is that tough, then why can't students just go for other opportunities which are available in the country? And the most important one is that does this type of examination actually help students to grow as a human being? Well, let's answer all these questions in this video. GAOKAO or National College Entrance Examination is a standardized test which is conducted every year in the month of June in China. It is a compulsory examination for all the high school students who wants to get higher education in some of the most prestigious universities in China. Just like in India, this exam also offers two elective streams. First one is science with physics, chemistry and biology, and second one is humanities with history, political science and geography. The total score in this examination is 750 points, out of which every subject contributes different amount of marks in the total score. Alright, now you have a brief overview about GAOKAO, and you might have figured out that this examination is quite similar to a typical competitive examination in India. So now the question here is that what is so special about GAOKAO which makes it the toughest examination in the world? Now let's get completely into this part. Look at these questions from science stream of GAOKAO. If you are a typical JEE Mains or advanced aspirant, you might have come around these kind of questions during your preparation. And yes, I'm not denying the fact that these questions are actually tough for an average student and not everyone's cup of tea. If difficulty of question paper would be the only criteria to determine a exam is tough or not, then both JEE and GAOKAO would be at the same level, but that is not the case. So now our question still remains the same. What actually makes the GAOKAO toughest examination in the world? So here comes the main part of this video. First one is yes, the question paper, we can't deny the fact the questions are actually some good questions. GAOKAO set some good paper for their students, but the second and third aspects are the most important part in this video. So listen it very carefully. The second aspect is that this examination is the only way for high school students in China to get higher education in some of the most elite colleges and universities around the country. And the third one is about the hype which is created by the mainstream media and the government about this examination. And after combining all these three aspects, we get the toughest examination in the world, GAOKAO. Alright, if you have listened till here very carefully, first of all, thank you so much. And second thing, you might have noticed that I have tried many times in this video to link this GAOKAO examination with the Indian education system. And yes, you are absolutely right, this was my actual intention in this video. Now let me tell you why. If you have noticed in past few years, there is a form of centralization of exams all over in India that we have seen in the Chinese education system too through this example of GAOKAO. Now let me give you a very good example of this centralization form of examination, the NEET examination. If you try to remember that in 2016 or before 2016, there were different medical examinations in our country. AIIMS conduct their own examination. We got AIPMT, and different states also conduct their own medical examinations. But after 2016, we have seen that these all examinations are centralized under one exam, that is NEET, National Eligibility Cum Entrance Test, which is conducted by one agency, that is National Testing Agency. And in the past few days, you might have seen the glimpse of bizarre failure of this centralized form of examination, which is quite related to all those three aspects that we have talked earlier in this video. And not only the NEET examination, all those examinations who were centralized in recent years have somewhere faced these kind of situations in their own, which is absolutely not good for the future of our education system. Well, this was all about GAOKAO, Chinese education system, and how Indian education system is on the same path of destruction as China was 50 years ago. Thank you so much for watching this video, and please do let me know in the comment section what do you think about this centralization form of examination which is going on in our country, and what is your opinion? Tell me in the comment section. Till then, my name is Vivek. Thanks for watching.